Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. Thursday, one day away from Friday. I know Friday is the favorite day of a lot of you all. So welcome to Thursday. You're almost there. You're almost to the end of the week, right? So my name is Pinique Singleton from connectwithpinique.com. Speaking of connectwithpinique.com, yesterday was Wednesday, so I did put a new blog post up yesterday. So check that out if you haven't checked that out yet. But anyway, my name is Pinique Singleton. Welcome to this morning's episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning, right? If you woke up, you're winning. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and talk about this thing, right? So today, what I want to talk about is, actually I want to start off with a really, really quick little story, okay? So outside of my house, I went outside yesterday, and there's this spider that's been, he built a spider web right outside of my door. So when I go out the back door to take the trash out, he's up there just chilling, right? And so the last few days we had this crazy rain. I mean, torrential downpour type of rain. You know what I mean? There was even flooding in some areas, right? Not by my house, but there was some flooding. The rain was crazy. So of course it tore down the spider web, right? But when I got outside yesterday, that spider web was back up. I was like, dang, he done rebuilt the whole spider web. So I went outside, I was taking some trash out, and I said, I'm going to tear the spider web down. No, I don't want a spider, hanging out outside of my door. Y'all know it's just annoying. You walk out and you walk through the spider web, you're like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to get off. So I tore it down. I had this box in my hand, and I tore it down. I thought I was getting it, right? 2 hours later, that spider had rebuilt the spider web again. I'm like, yo, what is up with this guy? So that's what I want to talk about today, because you see, the rain had totally destroyed the spider web, and he just built it again. And then I came and I tore it down, and he built it again. So some of us can learn from that spider, because see, some of us, when we have things going on and it falls down, or we run into some kind of opposition or some kind of problem, some kind of setback, we don't build it again, right? Because, see, I tore it down because I thought he was just going to leave. He was going to be like, okay, forget it. Things keep happening. Let me go next door. But I guess he knew, it could still rain next door. That neighbor, my neighbor, may not like spiders. She might tear the spider web down. So instead of jumping over there, he said, I'm going to just build it again right here. But how many of you guys, when something happens, you jump to something else? Especially in network marketing. I see people one day they with this company, next day they with that company. It's crazy. Some of y'all been with 10 companies and it's only April. But why go over? But see, what's happening is you're going over there and you're doing the same thing. And so you're having the same problems. So today's message is all about sticking and staying. Build it again when something happens. Don't be frustrated. Don't be discouraged when obstacles come in your path, because see, success attracts attacks, right? So when you start being successful and you start building something that's good, you start building something that's working, the enemy comes in and tries to tear it down, right? In that situation with the spider, I was the enemy and I tried to tear it down, but he was like, nah, I'm gonna just build it again, right? But how many of you guys, when the enemy comes in and tries to tear it down, you do what I wanted the spider to do, you leave, right? But see, that spider was like, I can go all day. Do it again. I promise you, if I would have tore that thing down this morning, by the time I got home, it would have been back up. Because he was like, I'm not going to let you stop me. I'm going to keep going despite what you try to do, what you try to tear down, right? So you got to be like the spider, and you got to build it again. You can't let things stop you, right? And so if you really are determined, if you're really motivated, if you're consistent, if you're persistent, if you keep rebuilding, the enemy is going to get tired. See, he's going to leave you alone, because see, I ain't messing with that spider no more. I don't have time to be going back and forth with him. I'm like, all right, dude, you got it. But see, some of y'all are the ones that say, all right, you let the enemy win. You're like, all right, forget it. I'm going to bow out. No, you don't bow out. You keep going, because I promise you, he's going to get tired before you get tired, if you're really determined, if you're really focused on your goal. All right. So I just want you to get that. I want you to catch that. I want you to use that in your life. All right. And I know this because I had another spider in the front of my house one time a couple years ago, and I tore that spider web down every day. By the time I came home from work, it was back up every single day. And finally, I was like, all right, dude, you got it. Right. So that's the thing that's going to happen. The enemy is going to try to attack you. You're going to have all kinds of things happening that you didn't ever think was going to happen. But you just got to keep going, and you got to build it again. You have to be persistent. See, the definition of persistent is continuing firmly in a course of action over a prolonged period of time, despite difficulty or opposition. Over a prolonged period of time. You can't do it once and then maybe, okay, I'm going to try it again, and then this time forget it. Prolonged period, you got to keep going. You got to do it again despite opposition, despite the problems, the setbacks. And so the reason I wanted to share this message with you guys this morning is because, see, persistence is not even about what you're capable of doing. Persistence is about what you're willing to endure, right? It's not that only a certain people, it's not only that few people are very successful because they're the only ones that have a certain skill set. It's because they're the ones who are willing to endure. They're the ones that are willing to keep going. It's not that you don't have the skills. It's not that you don't have the capability. It's just that you're not sticking with it. It's just that you gave up. See, those people that are successful, it's nothing different between you and them. The only difference is they kept going. They were willing to rebuild when it fell down. I know you were in that company and you had 2 people quit yesterday. And you didn't have but 2 people on your team, so your whole team gone, right? I know some of y'all lost a whole leg of business, gone. I know you called to follow up with some customers for them to reorder, and they told you they didn't want to order this month. I know that happened. I know some of y'all on your job, you've been working on something, and you felt like, I'm going to get it this month. I'm almost at the end of the month, and something happened yesterday. And you got discouraged. But I'm here to tell you that the month is not over. Keep going. So my point is, I know there's somebody out here, you was just thinking about quitting this morning, yesterday. You were like, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired of things going wrong. But today I'm here to tell you to stick with it. Build it again. Be like the spider, right? Don't worry about the attacks that are coming at you. Remember, when you're getting attacked, when you're facing obstacles, when things are going wrong, that means you're so close to your breakthrough. See, that's when things start to go wrong, when you're almost there. The enemy is like, oh, wait, I missed that? Let me get her. Don't let them get you. You keep going stronger. When everything starts to go wrong, you are almost there. I'm trying to tell you, you're so close to your breakthrough. You're so close to reaching your goal. So today, I don't know who needed this message, but somebody I feel like was about to quit. Maybe it was you. Maybe it's somebody that's going to see this video on your timeline because you're going to share it. I don't know who it is, but somebody needed to hear that because you were so close to walking away. But I'm here to tell you, don't walk away. Stick and stay, build it strong, and keep going. You're almost there. All right? So hopefully that encouraged somebody. Hopefully I said a little something that motivated you. Hopefully you said, you know what? Let me try it again. All right. So that's all I have for you guys this morning. I hope you found value in this message. If you did, please like, comment, and share so other people can benefit from this information as well. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Colin. Good morning, Malcolm, Tisha, Casey, Precious, Leroy. Thank you all for joining me live this morning. Anyone catching the replay, I appreciate you listening to this message as well. And I hope this has helped you. And one more thing, guys. Tomorrow morning, I am going out of town, so I got a flight to catch, right? So I'm not going to be on here at 6:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm probably going to jump on here about 5:45 or 5:50. So, you know, when you guys jump on here at 6:45, the video will already be up, all right? So you guys have an awesome and amazing Thursday. Get off of Facebook. Do not sit here and scroll for 20 more minutes to an hour. Get off of Facebook and get out there and be great on purpose today because you can do it. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself and make the decision to be great, all right? So get out of here and go do something great today, all right? I'm out of here. See you guys tomorrow morning. Remember, 5:45 tomorrow morning, all right? Y'all have a great day.